Hi, everybody. Bobby here and my sister Brenda.
Hello, everyone.
And today we have a very interesting video. It's going to be the part 2 of the movies video that we probably did, like 3 weeks ago, maybe?
No, more than that.
Okay. So anyways, like we always say, we hope that you guys, resonate with our information. But if you don't, then you can go and listen to other people. We encourage you to go and listen to other people and come to your own conclusions, do your own research. Remember, this is all part of us looking for the truth and looking for things that sometimes, people can't see, and then we're here to help. So with that said, just, get better here. The last time we did the video about the movies, we ended up saying that we were going to talk about the Pope's Exorcist.
Yes.
And wow, that movie is incredible. So basically, the movie, talks about how the Vatican was infiltrated, right?
Yes.
So, but it wasn't infiltrated just a simple infiltration. This movie talks about demonic infiltration.
That's when the devil infiltrated the Vatican. So to start infiltrating all over the planet.
Yes, it's crazy what the movie shows, or the movies, show people that what was happening, and we were like sleeping on the wheel, and we couldn't figure it out until when you wake up and you have this great awakening and your trials and tribulations, and then you start seeing everything the other way, you go, wow. So the Pope's Exorcist is like an amazing movie for you guys to watch, especially now that we are in October, and we'll talk about Halloween in another video. But you want to say something about the Pope's Exorcist? Because it is.
Yeah, I was going to say that the movie shows, I believe, the Night of the Templars.
Oh, yes.
And there's one part of the movie that they're talking about the angel Michael.
Mm-hmm.
They mentioned that's what we were talking about. They mentioned that the real demon, I don't know what to say, because people said that Lucifer is basically the name of the most evil demon, but I don't think so. I think there's another name for there's something on top of Lucifer.
Yes.
And they mentioned that the name in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
And basically we always thought, or basically not the Vatican, but they were saying that the Saint Michael was like fighting with Satan or Lucifer.
Mm-hmm.
But in reality, Michael was supposed to kill that demon,
Mm-hmm.
which is the one on the top.
Yes.
And they mentioned that it was very interesting.
Yes.
It was very interesting.
Yes. So when you guys watch that movie, you guys have to pay really good attention to the words that are spoken, the little devices that are used, and what the priest does, or what they actually do. But
I think he was a Knight of Templar, right?
Yes.
He was
absolutely. And the Knights of Templars, they were infiltrated as well. So we're going to have another video about that. It's very, very interesting.
Yeah, a lot of people think that they were evil.
No,
They were not evil.
no.
They fight against the evil,
Mm-hmm.
but they got infiltrated.
Yes, they got infiltrated like everything
everything.
in this planet got infiltrated by these demons.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, when you guys watch that movie, and we recommend you guys to watch it, it's absolutely incredible. The movie is fantastic.
Just pay attention.
Just pay very good attention.
Whatever they said, pay
Mhm.
attention.
Yes.
The details in the movie, whatever they use in the movie, they have a lot of codes.
Yes, a lot of them. And in our Angel Warriors Telegram channel, we actually put a video that came out with Pope John Paul II, right?
Yes.
Right? Okay, John Paul II, and I mean, you guys know this Pope was from the 90s, and he died in 2004 or 2005. I remember the day that he died. I was watching the TV when he died.
Yeah, 2000.
It was 2005. I was still, living somewhere around here. But the thing is that on that video on Telegram, behind that Pope, you can see, I mean, this weird demonic figures that were we don't know how to say the names of them, deacons or whatever they are that assist the Pope in the Vatican. And you can see their faces. They're like reptilian demonic entities. It's just a horrible thing.
Oh, yeah.
So, that is one of the movies that we do recommend for you guys to watch and just pay attention to it. So the other movie that we have is
Twilight.
Twilight is, wow. When you watch Twilight, you go, oh yeah, there are vampires and that vampire has glitter in it and all that stuff.
No.
You guys need to understand that our bodies are changing, they are upgrading, and the DNA is also upgrading. So we are changing from carbon to crystal. When you see yourself under the sun, you see that you have like some kind of glitter. When the kid comes under the sun and he shows his girlfriend, the girl was the name?
I think
Bella?
it was Bella, and he was Edward.
Yes.
That was his name?
I think so. So
Okay.
Edward was not a reptilian. He was a starseed. And they show him as a reptilian. Because
they were vampires?
Because they basically just changed. They made the starseeds to look bad. Why is Bella with him? Because Bella was in the 4D. Bella was in the fourth dimension. She could see the people that were asleep that could not see these people. And then she could see the starseeds or, the other races. She was in the fourth dimension. That's why I think the best friend was Jacob. She could see that he was a Lycan. Lycans are the wolves.
Yes.
And very interesting, the last movie about it is the fight against the starseeds with the reptilians.
And the part when she died, basically, it's not that because she died, it's because she ascended.
Exactly.
She went to the fifth dimension. But they show you that she died and she came back, but no, it's because she ascended.
Yes. She ascended and she went up to be the most powerful. Why?
And they're showing you, the powers.
Yeah, because she was a human. But she was a human mixed with the starseed. So that was incredible movies that you guys can actually watch, and that you can actually get the codes and everything. When you see everything from the other perspective, it's like they even tell you that this the Cullen family, I think the Edward, the good guys, the Starseeds, they don't even drink the blood or eat the meat. Why? Because that's not on the 5D.
I believe they don't eat at all. They just
Well,
take
they do eat, but I
they
think
just
eat
take the
salad.
sun. No, not even salad. I think they don't eat at all.
I
They're
have to watch the
showing
movie
you
again.
that they have a power.
Mhm.
They just take the sun. They don't eat. They don't sleep.
Yeah,
Basically,
that's
they're telling
exactly
us.
what apparently we are doing. It's, when
Yeah.
you ascend, you have less time for sleeping,
Mhm.
more time for doing things. It's absolutely amazing what is happening to our bodies. And everybody's going through this, but the ones that are the actual star seeds, are basically having those powers. And some people will have the powers, but they do not understand what is happening to them.
Yes.
So that's why we're here. We're here to basically teach people, what is happening to them. So, but that's an absolutely great movie to watch. And then you can actually see the fights between, everybody, the reptilians and the star seeds and everybody that it's, fighting.
Yes.
So-
Another movie is and this one is the new one. I had to watch the old one, which is The Evil Dead.
Oh,
We watched the new one,
yeah.
but I had to watch the old one to take the code from
Uh-huh.
I
Mhm.
believe it was in 1980s.
80s or 90s?
80s, but there's
Oh, okay.
one that it came out on the 90s that is The Army of Darkness. I
Oh,
believe.
yes.
That movie is showing us the dimensions.
Yes.
That movie shows us the dimension that we can go to another dimensions.
Mm-hmm.
Basically in our face. I had to watch the movie like a couple of months ago, and I was taking the codes because I was like, oh, let me watch this movie. And when I was watching the movie, I'm like, oh, now I understand.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're telling us that you can go to another dimensions, and they show the wormhole, everything
Mm-hmm.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Basically, the new one, I don't know when that one came out, like last year.
I don't know. That was this year in sometime in the summer.
It's showing you the tunnels. Yeah, what they were doing
To the
basically
people down
to-
there.
to people, kids.
Yes. Oh my God. When I watched the movie with her, I was almost crying. I said, wow, Brenda, look, this is what they were doing to the kids down there in the tunnels. That is
Yeah.
absolutely horrendous. I mean, look, I got goosebumps right now. Well, you
Yeah.
can't see it,
And
but
they show the lady as the mom as that she had a demon inside, but in reality, you can see the eyes of reptilian.
yes, it's a
It's a
reptilian.
reptilian.
Yeah, you can see it. You can see
It's
it.
a reptilian. So
Yes.
they basically that movie. Wow.
It is not scary because of that they look horrible.
Like demonic.
Yes, but it's scary because of what these demons were actually doing to the people. Not only kids, there were, adults, there were, men, women, children, everything, everybody. They were just doing all these horrible things to them down in the tunnels. And they actually show a way of how, torturing the
these
kids. And it is just horrible. But, as horrible as it sounds, we only watch those movies because we need to watch for the codes and what these people were doing to them, so that we know exactly how to explain to people what was happening down there. We don't really enjoy obviously watching videos or movies like that, but we have to, because it's a way for us to know, listen, if you don't know your enemy and how your enemy works, you will never be able to defeat it. So you have to learn their tactics so that you can defeat the enemy with their own tactics.
Yeah, I always watch scary movies. Used to love scary movies, horror movies. One of my favorites that long time ago, Texas Chainsaw. But now when you see, I didn't know. I mean, that was like a long time ago.
I used to tell her, why the heck do you watch that kind of movies? That's
I don't know. I
horrible.
was like, oh, it's just a movie. But at
Yeah.
the same time, I was like, maybe these people are taking these movies because of something. But long time ago, I was in my 15, 16.
Mhm.
But now I watch the movies again, and I'm like, oh, that's what these people were doing
Yes.
to these kids.
Yes.
Because in Texas Chainsaw, that's another movie
Mhm.
that you see what they were doing to these kids.
Yes.
Like they were showing you, and we didn't know.
We didn't know.
We
I
didn't
mean,
know.
that's what the MK Ultra does. And we have to talk about this because it is a weapon that was used against people. That's why people are completely asleep. They can't wake up.
Yeah.
And something must happen in order for, people to be able to say, oh, I got it. So,
Yeah, there's another one that you said that you wanted to talk. It's from the 70s or 80s, The Warriors.
oh my God, yes.
I don't remember. I know I saw the movie, but I
Well,
don't remember.
Yeah, but I
was
watched
a
the
little girl.
movie, I think it was 1979,
Oh, Lord.
and The Warriors. You have to see the movie The Warriors. These are gangs, but the Warriors are obviously the most powerful ones, but they were the good guys. They were the Starseeds. And they are showing us on the movies who are the good guys and who are the bad ones. And sometimes in the movies, they put names to the gangs and they make them look like, oh no, these people were bad. But I read on the comments in one of the trailers that some of the gangs were actually the good people helping homeless and, going to kitchens and stuff like that to help people who were hungry. And it was incredible what these people did. But when you watch The Warriors, you will know that when you invert everything, it's like, oh, wow, they are the good guys fighting the rest of the reptilians. And, everything is reptilians. Why? Because our DNA was basically mixed with 22 most powerful races in the universe, and one of those is the reptilians. The reptilians are very, very powerful.
Yeah.
But some of us, like some people, have more reptilian DNA than other DNA. That's why you see them serial killers, people hurting other people, because that's the DNA that they have.
And with the DNA activation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yes, no masks anymore. You're not going to be able to hide behind words. You're going to be seen for who you are right now. There's no more hiding. People cannot hide anymore saying, oh, I'm good and I'm this and I'm that.
No, it's in the DNA. It's coming out.
Yep.
And you will see it.
Yep, absolutely. So you guys go watch that movie. It's absolutely powerful.
Yeah, they were showing, I'm sorry.
No, that's fine.
I was reading someone posted on Telegram. Some of the people that I follow, that they've been showing them since in the movies since the 1930s, 40s that they invented.
Yes.
Because that was a way to tell us the truth, but because it was a movie, how smart they were, huh?
Yes.
It's a movie. Oh, these people are gonna say, "Oh, it's a movie." They're not gonna believe. So they started to show us in the movies, they're telling us the truth.
Yes.
Movies, cartoons, video games. Some of the video games, believe it or not, they are telling us
Yes,
things.
they are.
And because people were like, "Oh no, that's not real," but they were showing us the truth.
Yes.
And that's the problem that people don't believe. But they were, and then they were lying. And on the things like media that people are gonna say, "Oh, that's the truth." No, they were lying us through the media.
Yes, absolutely.
Everything inverted.
Yep, everything has been inverted. So now you guys know how to watch the movies. You have to invert everything, and you have to see it backwards.
Yeah.
And one last movie that we want to see, or we want to say or talk about, is The Conjuring.
Oh.
We saw The Conjuring, and those entities, those black entities that come out, that's what we have always seen since we were little. Always looking at those around us. Why? Because we were basically, touching the head, and we don't want to say that we're better than anybody, because we're not. But we were touching the head, and we were chosen, I guess, for this mission of being able to talk to people about what is happening. And we have always seen
those black
things like
entities.
that.
Yeah, they camouflage.
Yes.
They I haven't seen in a long time, because remember, the planet is they cannot survive in here.
They are actually getting inside people now.
Yeah, but
you don't see them around.
It won't be forever.
It won't be forever. No.
But those entities, the shadows, they camouflage. That's the demons. They camouflage.
Yes.
That's all.
Yes.
But I haven't seen.
We were seeing things, back in 2020, 21, and probably half of 22.
Yeah, when everything was when
everything was
really,
in the open.
Yes.
But now we're not seeing them, thanks God, but we are seeing the people acting weird. And that is, if you have a low vibration, the demons will get into you, period.
Yeah, it's only it's everything. It's the low vibration, the solar flares,
absolutely.
I mean, everything at the same time.
Yes.
The DNA activation. Everything is like on top of someone that is negative. They have thinking all the time very negative.
Yes.
Everything's gonna go boom at the same time.
Absolutely, yes. So you guys, if you want to watch another movie, and it's obviously, the month of October, and you just want to, try to get the codes or what's happening, listen to the people, just listen carefully, and you will know what these people are telling you in the movies, because it is, or it was real, until now, that basically we have ended all these entities on the outside, and now the only ones that are out there are basically latching on people who have low vibration or low vibrational energies.
Yes.
So we're gonna leave it here. We went a little bit on our movie rant. And with that said, we hope that you guys have a beautiful night, and go watch the movies, and abundance to all.
Blessing for everyone.